Hello champs! Welcome back to our channel Learn for You. As always, here is your study buddy Anshika and we will continue our journey of Scratch. So, are you guys enjoying it? We have come so far from where we even didn't know about Scratch. Now we have started creating projects. So, is it getting interested for you as well? I hope you are getting things and we will start creating projects very soon. So now let us have a recap of what we did in our earlier video. So basically there we studied about motion blocks and there were different motion blocks. As you can see here, like we were studying about glide, set X, then point towards mouse pointer, and we even did some of the code blocks, right? We created them and we saw how we can use different motion blocks. So now what do you think we will talk about? Some other blocks? Yes, we will talk about some other blocks, but these blocks are going to be very interesting because today we will start making the cat. We will draw the cat. Don't you think it's exciting? In the last video, we just made our cat to move. Now it's the time to draw the cat. But, how is it possible? How are we going to draw the cat? It seems quite very, with the help of pen we will draw it? No, don't worry. We are not going to do that way. But we will do other things. So now the answer comes as pen extension. So we will do all these things using pen extensions. What are that? Now the question is, what are basically the pen extensions? So these are the code blocks which help us to draw with the help of a pen. So basically it provides us a pen and then we can use it to draw different things. So how we are going to get them? They are not directly available in Scratch editor, but there is this option of extension icon. I told you about extension, right? So now we are going to use them. So as soon as you will click on this extension, you will go on to this interface and here you will find this block of pen. So just click on it and your pen extension will be added. Now let us jump onto our Scratch editor and see it here. So as you can see in this right corner, in this left corner, just click on it and from here just add this pen extension. So now this block has been added to your Scratch window. Now here comes our different pen blocks we are going to deal with. As we studied in motion blocks, there were different blocks, same here in our pen block. So these are quite very easy. As you can see, erase all. So it will erase all the marks at once. Coming on to this stamp, it makes the copy of a sprite on the stage. Then pen down, as you put your pen down, it will start writing. So this helps to us draw. Then pen up, it will stop writing and the sprite will be stopped for that time. Set pen color to, we can set the color of our pen and then we can change the pen color. Like in starting we have been using red and suddenly it will change to blue. So this also we can do. Now the other blocks are set pen color to, I told you. Then we can even change its pen size and we can set our pen size to the one we want to. Also there are some other ones, but now we will start creating. So the very first thing we are going to create is drawing a line. So are you excited? Remember I told you in the last video we were moving that square in circular shape? Like we just set it, right? So there it was not drawing a line, it was not leaving the impression. So now we will be able to do that with the help of these pen. So let's begin. Here comes our code block of how we can draw a line. So similar, you can see here, the very first thing is very simple. We will click on this green flag. Then we will just erase all so that our screen is completely blank. We will set our pen color and set our pen size. Then we'll point in a certain direction as we always do. We will set our X and Y coordinates and then we will start pen down so that it can start drawing a line. Then we will glide it because we just want it to move. We don't want it to jump from one position to another. That's why we will use this glide. For a particular time we will glide it and for a particular position, and then we will take our pen up. So let's go in our Scratch editor and there we will do it. So what we have to do very first is we will go in our event section, and from there we will choose this dog when green flag click. Okay, and then we have to move on to our pen section and choose this option of erase all. You will understand it very soon that why I have chosen this erase all. Now we will set our pen color and pen size. So let us set our pen color from here, and we will set our pen size as 3. Okay, so we have to not change it. Okay, right? So I choose this strong block, just drop it here because we have to set our pen color, right? So we will choose this one block, and then we will set this as set pen size. So let us set our pen color to 10, and then our size is 3. Okay, just try it, and whatever is suitable you can just change it to that. Now we have to point in a certain direction. So from motion block we will choose this option of point in direction 90, and then we will set our x and y coordinates. So let us set them as -100 and -100 so that we can just notice how is it going to draw. After this we have to go again to our pen block, and from there we will choose this option of pen down so that our Scratchy can start drawing the line. Now as I told you, we have to make it glide, right? So from here just choose this option of glide 1 seconds to x and y position, and set your x and y position as per you. I will set it to 100, and then you can note it. Okay, now we have to just make our pen up at last. So just choose this close block. Okay, so I hope we have done it and it is very much clear to you. We just erase all, then set our pen color in size, then point in a certain direction and set your x and y coordinates, then pen down and then glide it, and then pen up. Very simple. So now let's try it. Okay, so see, our Scratchy has drawn a line, but can you tell us that why it has drawn this slanting line and not the straight one? Can you guess it, that why is it so? Okay, let me tell you, because here we have changed our x and y coordinates both, right? If we have to set it to be in a straight line, we just need to change our x coordinate. Then it will move from here to this position, right? So let us do that as well. If I'll make these y coordinates as 0, and then if we are going to see it, now just play it. So see, now it has drawn the straight line. So it depends all on your coordinates that how you are going to set them. So I hope now you are able to create a single line. Now let's jump here and see what is next. The very next thing is how to draw many lines. Like we draw a single line, similar way you can draw multiple lines as well. So what we need to change, that till here it is same, we will draw a line, then we have to just glide it again and point in a certain direction. Because here what is happening, we are changing the direction. First it is going in 90 and then it is going at 0. So same we have done here. First our direction was to 90 and then we changed our direction to 0 and then again we glided. Okay, so let's go and just change that code so that we can complete it. So here we are again, just we will make some minor changes in it and then we will be able to make multiple lines. Okay. So the very first change we need to make is we need to set our rotation style because we have to make multiple lines. So in motion block just go and choose this set rotation style like point in direction and just point in direction, we have to just set our rotation style, right? So just scroll down and you will find this here. Okay, so here just put this block set rotation style and it should be all around because we are drawing in circular shape. We will go upside, right? So that's why we are choosing this all around. Now what is the change? We will change this x coordinate and we will set it to -100. Same now, after these coordinates our pen will go down and it will glide. Now in gliding we need to set our position. We have to change our x coordinate, right? So we have to change our y coordinate because it will move in a straight line. So we will just change them. It will go from minus 100 to 100, but this y coordinate will remain same. So we will keep it as minus 100. Okay. Then after this we have to change our direction again. So we will go here and choose this point in direction and set it to 0 because in starting it was 90 and now it is going to be 0. So as you can see here, now it will start moving upside. In 90 it was moving towards right. Okay, after pointing in direction we will again make it glide, and so just select this block and put it here. And now what will be the coordinates? We have to keep our x coordinate same this time and our y coordinate will change. So it will move our 100 and then our pan up. So it is very simple, I hope, and we can try it here and just see. Now it is drawn our two lines. So similarly you can continue and make your own shapes. So what do you think the very first shape we can make from it? Let me show you. I hope you can guess it, right? We have drawn these two lines. So now it's the time to draw a square, and it is quite very easy. And this square can also be drawn in two ways. So let us see our first way and then try to guess what can be the other way. Okay. So let's jump back to our Scratch editor, and in the same code we will make some changes and our code will be ready. I hope so it is visible to you. Let me just zoom in. So let's start here. Okay, so this upside will be remaining same, right? From where it will change? Can you tell me? Like we have set our x coordinates, y coordinates, it is simple. Then we will do pen down. In this, instead of glide we can use move as well because we have to just move it, right? So let us try with move now. Just go and just select this move, and so let us set it as we can move 200 steps. Okay, so after moving 200 steps, let's just wait for a second so that we can understand that how is it working. Okay, so we can just add it. Even if you don't add it, it will make a square, but for more clarity we are just adding it. Now it's the time to change our direction. In starting it was still 90 and now we will just make it to 0. Okay, so just select this block from here of point in direction 0. Okay, just put it here, and we don't need this glide, so we can just put back it to command block. So now this is done, point in direction 0, and then again we will move 200 steps. So just set it here, move 200 steps, and okay, here we will be done with this 200 steps. Now what we have to do, we have to repeat the same code block again and again so that in 4 times our square will be drawn. Just wait for a second. Then again you have to point in direction. You will change your direction. What will be the direction? Can you tell me now? We have been done with 90, then 0. Now it's the time to make it minus 90. Okay, so after minus 90, just move again 200 steps and then just wait for a second so that you can see easily. Then just choose it. Just go here and choose this. Now point in direction of 180 because we have been done with this minus 90 as well. After this we will change it to 180. So again just go here and choose 180. Once the concept will be clear to you, you can easily make any of them, right? So I hope it will be very clear, and now you can make different shapes as well. So I hope it is getting clear. Just you need to play with this direction and your x and y coordinates, and you can easily do that. So here it is done with direction, and then we will again move these steps. After moving these steps, we will change our direction to again 90 because we have to keep our starting and ending point as same, right? And after this, at last what we have to do, we have to just make our pan up. So go here and select this option of pan up. I hope I have changed these things right, so it will make it 200. So it's all done. Let's try it. I hope it will make our square. Okay, see, I think we have done some mistakes, right? So just try to guess them. Let us see our code back again and we will understand it, right? So here, see, I have set these 10 steps. We have to make them 200, right? And the other thing, And yes, here we need not to set our rotation style, so we can just remove this block as well because it is not needed here. Just remove it and again just set them. Let's try now. I hope the code is almost set now, and so just go here and draw it. So here our Scratchy has drawn our square. So it was just a slight mistake I did. So just check your code once and then you can easily run it. So I hope this is also now clear to you. Now, as I told you, we can draw this square in one more way, right? So what it can be? I hope you can easily guess it because right now what we were doing? We were repeating the same steps 4 times and our control block provides us this facility of repeat. So there is the block of repeat. We will use this block and set the code blocks inside it. What we need to repeat? We have to move 200 steps and after that we have to change our direction by 90 degrees. So we will set it as turn by 90 degrees. I hope you will try it and easily you can do it. So now what other things we can do? We can make other shapes as well, right? There are so many shapes. So next one is triangle and then it comes to octagon. So these two are homeworks for now. I hope you will try them and I have already told you what you need to play with. You need to just play with the directions and their coordinates. Once you will set them, you can easily do. So let me give a short hint for octagon. There you have to change your angle by 45 degrees. So I hope this hint will help you. Try to do them and now we are going to meet you in our next video with more creativity. There we will complete these shapes and then we will continue ahead. So till then, keep connected and keep learning. We are going to see you very soon in our next video. Thank you and bye.